All right, so for today's activity, we have what I call the alphabet game. If you kind of think back to your days of A is for apple, B is for banana, you're going to get the idea of this pretty quickly. So you're going to have one program, and you're going to have all of the sprites be letters that change to different costumes when their letter is pressed on the keyboard and when they get clicked on in the program. Thing that I've mentioned here is that the costume should have a theme, right? So if you're going to do A is for alligator, then B should be for bat, C for cat, and then you have all animals. If you want to do food, that's fine. TV show, sports, whatever you think of that is school appropriate, that can be your theme. It doesn't exactly matter what it is as long as all of the letters kind of have a theme. And once again, it says the program should always start with the sprites looking like letters. So here are your requirements. You need to have all 26 letters of the alphabet. The sprites are going to change costumes when they get clicked. The sprites are also going to change costume when their letter is typed on the keyboard. You're going to use the say blank for blank seconds block to say what the letter is for, like A is for anteater. The program is going to restart so that all sprites appear as letters when the game begins. And something that you should see in the one that I'll show you next is that make it so the sprites change costume for a set amount of time, but ultimately return back to being the letter. So I don't even have my own example for this, but I'm going to use a student's from the past. This is what their project looks like, right? So it's got all of the letters on the page to start, right? So you have every single one. If I go here and click on the A, it says A is for alligator, changes to an alligator, and then changes back, right? But also, if I just type it on my keyboard, notice my cursor is all the way over here, type it on the keyboard, A is for alligator, changes to the alligator, changes back. So same thing with all of the other letters, right? They all work all the way down to Z. Z is for zebra. J is for jellyfish. H is for hare, right? So this person obviously did animals as their theme. Every single letter comes and turns into an animal. Something you need to make note of here. Let's see if I can do this really quickly without. All right, so here we go. This is what the page kind of looks like as it starts. I've kind of removed some stuff here so that you guys can't see it. A lot of these sprites, like H is for hair, there is not one of those on Scratch. So if you go to add a sprite and you go to this, right, you're not going to find all of the animals that you need if you're doing animals. If you're doing a different theme, you're probably going to have even less that you're able to find right through here. So in order to do that, you need to save a picture to your computer, to your Chromebook, and then instead of clicking choose sprite, we're going to use upload sprite, and that'll give you access to all of the pictures on your computer, and then you can just add them in there and do what you need to do with those. So here's what it looks like again, right? B, C, D, E. I click them on the keyboard, and they all change. But the most important part is one, there's a theme, and two, they eventually return back to the letters to make sure that this all looks normal. Once again, we have an activity day or activity time of 3 days. So I will not post work again until Tuesday, right? Because this is Thursday. You'll have time Friday, time Monday. So Tuesday would be the last time, or the next time that I post something on here. And then the studio name is very obvious. It's the alphabet game. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Just shoot me an email, and we can figure those out. Have a good one, guys.